Yeah, sure. And I mean, I find it really cool that you've just mentioned the poem a day thing, because
Yeah.
that's how it started for me, to be honest.
Mhm.
It was in the first lockdown, and I was given the letter saying that I needed to shield
Mhm.
for 12 weeks. I was in the clinically vulnerable category.
Oh, wow.
When I got that letter, I just did not take that news very well. I was
Mhm.
really stressed and worried about what that would mean, because at the time, I worked in a cafe, and so I couldn't even work from home. So it was
Right.
kind of this really bleak looking 12 weeks, and I thought, what on earth am I going to do with my time? And it was actually my mum who suggested, why don't you write a poem every day?
Mhm.
And I thought I might as well because
Yeah.
I've got nothing else to do. And so, yeah, doing this daily poetry challenge. And then just within a few days, I realized that it wasn't a challenge at all. And
Mhm.
it absolutely became my favorite part of each day, writing these
Oh.
poems. And every day I would pin them on the gatepost at the end of our drive for passers-by to read on their daily walk.
Mhm.
And I left out my phone number for people to text in suggestions for the next day's poem. And then, the time actually went by fairly quickly. And then after 70 days, I had these 70 poems.
Mhm.
And the local radio station had heard about the project and they'd got involved and were really supportive. That was BBC Radio York. And amazingly, to like my absolute astonishment really, is that a publisher then wanted to put it into a book. And
Oh,
that's
goodness.
how Poems on the Gatepost was born. Um, I can actually read you the first poem in the book because it kind of explains that story that I've just told you, if you're
That would be
interested.
amazing. Yeah.
So, the lockdown clock. Lockdown clocks move slowly, ticking and then eventually tocking. Tick tock, tick to the tock. I watch the clock ticking, tocking. Mocking our isolation, clocking our agitation, blocking our entire nation from thriving. Wrong, my mother told me. Embrace this time, she said. Use it to chase your dreams, face your fears, place your priorities, trace what's holding you back. Create space for a space to learn. Pause, breathe, slow down, and showcase your passion. Lace your days with writing, inviting others to read, uniting people with prose, or even better, poetry.